This is the largest buffet in the United States, and you might be surprised where it is. Shady Maple Smorgasbord is just outside of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, which is PA Dutch country. We went to the breakfast buffet on a Saturday, which cost about $17 per person, and though it looks pretty busy, it only took us about 15 minutes to get to the front. Once you pay, you have to go to another line where they take your ticket and seat you. The seating area is absolutely gigantic. There are so many rows of tables and even side rooms with more seating. This was our first time here, so we met up with my cousin who gave us the rundown. There are 4 egg stations, 2 pancake stations, and 200 feet of buffet. And I know this sounds crazy because there are so many people here, but when you get up to the buffet, it's really not even that crowded. And because there are so many people, the food is always fresh. We constantly saw people bringing out new food to put in the buffet. Shady Maple doesn't necessarily advertise themselves as Amish, but everyone just kind of talks about them being Amish, and if you ask me, it just seems like regular breakfast buffet food. There are eggs and bacon and sausage and multiple different types of potatoes. There are waffles and pancakes and French toast sticks, all of the toppings and syrups that you could possibly think of. One of the things that did make this buffet unique to me is that there were a ton of desserts. So many different types of donuts, cookies, cakes, muffins, and their specialty whoopie pies. This is the egg station. You can choose how you want your egg cooked and what toppings you want. There are so many to choose from. I got Eggs Benedict, and I'm super particular about my hollandaise sauce, and this one was actually really good. This is what everyone got on their first trip, and take a look at the plates. Let me know what you think. To me, it just looks like typical breakfast buffet food. And I know pretty much everything I just mentioned was unhealthy, so I had to show the giant fruit bar. The pancake station was my personal favorite, and I swear they had it down to a science. Here you can choose what type of batter and toppings you want. I got buttermilk with banana and chocolate chip, but there are so many different options to choose from. And of course, even more toppings and sauces to choose from and warm maple syrup. But it doesn't stop here because after you eat, you have to go downstairs. The gift shop here is insane. It's like a whole entire mall down here. I'm not kidding. Literally anything you could possibly think of, they have. There is homemade candy, chocolate, sauces, and jams, clothing, even furniture. So if you don't want to spend money, then definitely don't come down here because I guarantee there is something that you will find and want to buy. Something that I love is that there are so many handmade Amish items here, and I guess this is where people get that it's an Amish place from. But I would honestly say that about 90% of the things here are not handmade from the Amish community. I was totally impressed by the size of this place. I definitely was not expecting it. I really thought it was only a buffet here. And while you're in the area, you have to visit the Amish farms. They are absolutely incredible. So while I do feel like the food itself was pretty mediocre, and it's definitely not a place to go to if you want 5-star dining, it is absolutely worth the trip out here because it is such a cool experience. This homemade Amish furniture was by far my favorite thing in the gift shop. They are definitely pricey, but you can tell that they are super good quality and will last for many years.